Horses making their way into the yard for the fourth at Kalgoorlie, sponsored by the Kalgoorlie RSL. This is a maiden over 1,300 metres, and it does kick off today's traditional quaddie. So if you are a quaddie investment, you have approximately, as I refresh this marketplace, 8 minutes to go to get your bets on. Number one, Edward's Choice is $3.90. Was favourite at one stage. It's hovered favouritism over the last 24 hours between Edward's Choice and Lacie Ace and Auto Spark. Very good betting race, this. Choice is a 15-start maiden, having his 16th outing here today. Backing up off 7 days, having run second to Military Action here at the last Sunday meeting when beaten half a length. Sat in the breeze, couldn't quite get the better of Military Action, but at the moment, Justin Robbins' team absolutely flying, so you can understand why he's popular in betting. Blinkers off, visors on, Chanel Cooper goes on and takes off 3 kilos here. Number one, Edward's Choice. Number two, Ocean Avenue, 38 days between runs and has found a new home now with Helen Harding. Beaten 10 lengths at Pinjarra on the Scarp side first up, then beaten 12 1/4 second up. Needs to improve off what we've seen so far. Number two in Ocean Avenue. Number three, Unlikely Hero. First runner here for new trainer Charlotte Skerritt, who was, of course, in charge of Team Pearce's Kalgoorlie operation last year, and they had a very good season. So hopefully that's a good sign for these horses. And for Unlikely Hero, he's first up without a trial. Jade McNaught to ride, a 4-year-old at start number 8, who has placed at 4 of 7 so far. Looks a very consistent type and goes around each way here at $6.50. Number 4, Bad Boy Boo, $8.50 in the market here, and that's in from a high of $10, so a little bit of late support here. Beaten 1 3/4 14 days ago by Wanna Cracker, who won earlier, and by Secret Attire, who won last week. So that form reads up really nicely here for Bad Boy Boo. The question mark is whether he'll run out a strong 1,300, but at $8.50, you could always find out on the each way. Number 5 in Northern Sunrise, Natasha Faithful rides here for Ross Craig. 7 days between runs, beaten 3 by Military Action, so needs to turn around a 2.5 length deficit off Edward's Choice, and for that reason goes around $16 here in betting today. Number 6, Yak Yak, trained by Helen Harding. Keshel do run to ride here. A 5-year-old mare at start number 30, so she's done a lot of racing and yet to break through. An on-speed type who from the inside draw should either lead or box seat. $12 about number 6 in Yak Yak. Number 7, currently our fixed odds favourite, is a Playing God filly called Lacie Ace, having her second run for Helen Harding. Madi Derrick takes the ride, and she's in the black cap here to differentiate herself from Keshel Run, who's aboard the stablemate number 6 in Yak Yak. Beaten 4 by Wanna Cracker through the same race as Bad Boy Boo. A disappointing start for this filly, realistically. She went around a $3.50 favourite and was beaten fair and square. But the punters are going again here. Goes around the same quote here, over 1,300 metres. And the last horse to preview is another 3-year-old filly who takes on the older horses. Trained by Tommy Wolfe, Pat Carberry rides in the colours of Laloma Farm. An Alfred Nobel filly at start number 6. She was first up over 1,000 metres when beaten 5 by En Plein Air, who is a debut winner for Grant and Alana Williams. Should be a nice form reference that. A $3.90 chance here in betting. Just going out now with the clerk of the course. Horses make their way around to the gates for race number 4, Kalgoorlie RSL Maiden. 4 minutes until the first leg of the quaddie. Good luck if you're having one. And if you're alive in that first early quaddie, should I say, the shortest way home is with Auto Spark at $2,400. So a big early quaddie result there, care of the previous winner by Justin Robbins' yard, Whiskey Mac, who scored at any old odds, but there were some punters that got rewarded, 41 into 18 if you don't mind at the big quotes. First leg of the quaddie though, my numbers are 3, 7, 8 and 1. I'm going with Unlikely Hero here each way. You're currently getting $6 at even money a tickie, and a pay 1, 2, 3 with a field of 8. Should settle close handy to the speed and has showed a lot of consistency over in Queensland. Number 7, Lacie Ace, forgiving of her first up run. She just looked like she got run off her legs at 1,100. 8, Auto Spark, who should take up a nice prominent spot, better suited here today in a country maiden. And 1, Edward's Choice, who has had a lot of chances, start number 16 here today, but he continues to knock on the door. 3, 7, 8 and 1, 3 minutes away from the Kalgoorlie RSL Maiden.
Okay, less than 2 minutes to the advertised start time for the running of race number 4. Of course, it is the first leg of today's main quaddie, the Kalgoorlie RSL maiden. Favouritism is with the 7 Lacie Ace at $3.50. Then we've got Auto Spark at $4.20. Edward's Choice $4.80. Unlikely Hero, there's been support at $5.50, and then $8 about Bad Boy Boo. So just over a minute off start time. So runners commencing the loading process over at the 1300 metres. This is the Kalgoorlie RSL maiden. Ocean Avenue coming in with Bad Boy Boo. Unlikely Hero to link along. Unlikely Hero comes on in. Raced with blinkers over east. Retains them today. Thanks, Stu. As Tab Radio join us for the first leg of today's main quaddie. Edward's Choice goes forward with Northern Sunrise. So we're just awaiting Auto Spark and Lacie Ace to complete the line. Auto Spark presented well in the yard. Trained by Tom Wolf, a Laloma Farms horse. Paddy Carberry in the saddle, and the last one to come forward here will be Lacie Ace, the current favourite at $3.60. Okay, red lights on over at the 1300. Stand by. Race number 4, the Kalgoorlie RSL. Gates fly back. They're off racing. Good dispatch. Hard to find one breaking the line early. Bad Boy Boo mustering speed first. There goes Auto Spark trying to find a position on speed. Likewise, Edward's Choice. They were followed next of all by Yak Yak, who's going to settle down 4th on the fence. Unlikely Hero was next in the bright pink silks, followed by Northern Sunrise. A further length and a half then to Ocean Avenue. And at the tail, it's Lacie Ace as they head to the side of the course with 800 metres to run. So Bad Boy Boo shows the way by 2. Running second is Auto Spark. Third down on the fence is Yak Yak. They were followed next of all by Edward's Choice in the clear. Running 4th, Unlikely Hero sticking to the fence, then Northern Sunrise. A further 2 to Ocean Avenue, and at the tail it's Lacie Ace, this favourite. So with 500 metres to run, the speed comes into the race now. It's Bad Boy Boo showing the way by 2. Down on the inside, Yak Yak. Then we had Auto Spark, just asked to improve now. Then Unlikely Hero, who's creeping through the fence. Down the outside, Northern Sunrise, and here comes Lacie Ace with a nice turn of foot, lengthening stride down the outskirts of the track. It's Bad Boy Boo, also Yak Yak. Unlikely Hero down the outside, Lacie Ace and Yak Yak. Lacie Ace, Yak Yak, Lacie Ace. Lacie Ace has defeated Yak Yak. It's a Harding Quinella. Third in was Bad Boy Boo. They were followed in by Unlikely Hero. Then we had Northern Sunrise, Ocean Avenue. Edward's Choice has run a shocker, second last, and Auto Spark was last of all. Number 7, Lacie Ace. Your winner. No luck last start, race wide throughout, and punters kept this safe from the moment markets opened. Lacie Ace. One for the replay watchers there, and Helen Harding doing a good job with this Playing God filly for her to break maiden status today at start number 12, and a very good training performance. Yak Yak's ran a second here. That's at start number 30, but he just continues to pop up for the minor placing every now and then, Yak Yak. 4 gets third. That's Bad Boy Boo from the Tappy Yard. Christy Bennett in the saddle. And 3, Unlikely Hero. 4th down on the fence. Copped a bit of a check there, it looked like, with Yak Yak just popping off the fence at the top of the straight. So numbers 7, 6, 4 and 3. The winning gallop 1:18.92. So crawling up in front, but Lacie Ace has managed to reel in the stablemate in the shadows of the post and go on and break maiden status. Lacie Ace for Helen Harding, Madi Derrick by Playing God from Lacie, owned by S. Lawrence. Your winner, second in Yak Yak, Helen Harding, Keshaw Durham by I'm the Talk from True Surrender, owned by F. Kilner. Third in was the 4, Bad Boy Boo, Paul Tapper, Christy Bennett by All American from Abu and owned by Shannon Anthony. Fourth in was the 3, Unlikely Hero, Charlotte Skerritt and Jade McNaught. So numbers 7, 6, 4 and 3, a long neck by 3/4. That last 636.57. You'll need the 7 to be alive in today's main quaddie. Race 5 is next. That is the Peter Palmer Memorial Handicap. Of course, this race run with the Boulder Rotary over the 1760, stepping up to beyond the mile for the first time this season at the KBRC. Field of 7 to go around. The top weight Red Cadillac is your favourite at $3.10, but has company in the market. Arcadia Jewel 360, Callaroo at 370. We're 28 minutes off race number 5. In the meantime, Lacie Ace has returned to the enclosure after taking out race number 4.